Hey, I'm JR.
And I'm Mike from the 18 Over Par with Mike and JR podcast.
Welcome to Season 6 of the pod, where we'll continue exploring the sights, stories, and sounds of golf on the prairies, where you'll find some of the most golf courses per capita of anywhere in the world, and beer. Lots of beer.
That's right, JR. More beer.
It's the 18 Over Par podcast with Mike and JR.
You suck, you jackass.
Welcome to 18 Over Par with Mike and JR, proudly presented by Bryce Matlashewski, who is an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. You can contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. I'm JR, he's Mike, and today we're joined by PGA Tour and Live Golf correspondent Adam Awak Walker to break down the 2026 Open Championship from Royal Birkdale. It's been a while, but we're back. We got to get in our gambling guide for the final major of the year, the Open Championship. And haven't seen this guy. He hasn't asked me to golf in a month. And that is Bryce Matlashewski. And he's an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. Contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. Maybe he can join us because we plan on taking the crew down to St. Charles in August. They got the new 9. It's been named the Thompson 9. So Mike and I, last year, we had the chance to walk around it when it was just dirt. They were still pushing dirt and shaping bunkers. Well, now they got all the grass in. Everything is hopefully going to be ready to go by the end of August. So we might have to go out there again when they open it. But they've been doing a bunch of tours there, and they named it the Thompson 9 because it was modeled after Stanley Thompson's designs.
The Toronto Terror, as they call him.
Toronto Terror. Don't you have that book, Mike?
I do. Yeah, not on me, but usually I have it on me. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped to talk some Open Championship.
Well, even before we get into that, AWOC winning at the Bone. Yeah, at Assiniboine, winning on the Plinko. So walk us through that. So what is this Plinko thing that they do? They do that on men's nights on Thursday?
Yeah, men's night. Basically, if you buy a round of drinks, you get entered into the Plinko. They give you 4 discs. You drop them down. Everyone's seen, Price is Right before. So they got the big Plinko board that Carter, one of the pros there, actually, he made it himself, is my understanding.
Impressive.
Really?
And that's
Because it looks really nice.
It's a nice board. It's really nice.
I thought for sure it was purchased or something.
No. It's my understanding is he built it. So, anyways, yeah, I dropped it right down Main Street into the 10,000 slot, three discs out of 4, and that's all you need to do to get the win, and walked away with a new Scotty Cameron. You can't complain about that.
No, just for purchasing a round of drinks.
Yeah, no kidding. Wasn't even really thinking about it. Didn't think it was possible, but just fire it down there, and good luck, I guess.
Oh shit! And Mike, what have you been up to? You rocking the Canada hat?
Canada for the we got the upcoming Sean Steen Memorial Golf Classic. I'm not sure, but team New Canada. So
Sean's okay. Sean's okay as far as we know. So nobody panic about the Sean Steen Memorial name. Just to clarify, he's
alive,
forgotten but not gone.
Yeah. Well, and AWOC took home some hardware from the Harambe Invitational, actually, didn't you?
I won the net score competition. So just having that big juicy handicap pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys do handicap Harambe. So you do the
gross and the do a gross and the net. With the gross one is really gets a lot more of the attention. Won by the weatherman Scoops, Johnny Hillary, first time champ. But I've even got. Hold on, I got my trophy here. I don't know if you can see.
Wow, that's fantastic looking.
Yeah,
so
really
that's a really tall. Looks like he's playing in the Open Championship. A really tall little lad.
Really suitable for the Open Championship week. So
quite
Maybe
pale.
good luck to win something. Yeah, he's a little more pale than me.
It's a little more pale than you got some color on you.
Yeah.
What the hell have you been doing? Working outside?
Just hanging out in the sun, I guess. Not working, no.
Yeah,
Never
not me.
working.
Vacationing. You've been vacationing at your summer home.
Vacationing, yeah, summering
Summering.
at the beach.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're at Royal Birkdale because it's supposed to be pretty nice at Royal Birkdale across the pond for the Open Championship. A lot of players coming in hot for this one. Probably, maybe, I don't know if you could call him the hottest of them all, but I like Matt Fitzpatrick and his game. He's coming in. I know a lot of people like him. A lot of people are on him. He's not at the very top of the board, but he's up there. He's usually like third or fourth after Scotty and Rory.
We always just start the board these days with Scotty and Rory, and then the interesting stuff comes after that. And everywhere I'm seeing right now, Fitzpatty, he's up at the top of the list because he's been just on fire, right? Like you say, just turned in a T3 at the Scottish, fourth at the Travelers, second at the Canadian Open. He's playing well.
A major win already this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is that right?
I don't know if that is right, but I'll have to get the fact checkers on. I swear he won. I know he's won. I know he's won some. So I don't know.
He won with his brother, Alex, at the Zurich, like the team event.
Right.
And he won the event. It was right before, either the week before that or the week after that. He won as well, I believe.
Yeah.
So
maybe it wasn't a major.
He's been playing quite well though. T4 last year at the Open, obviously different course, but he comes to play.
And Scotty at the Scottish Open missed the cut. A lot of stuff going around on social media about that for his first missed cut and how many ever days it was.
Yeah, and I believe he shot even par, so it's not like he was horrible out there. He was probably pretty near to the cut line. But you look going back a few weeks, he had a second, then he had a T4, he had a T12, and a third. Like he's still, I would say, the best in the world. So, bet against him at your peril. But seems like he might have lost a little something with the irons. Maybe he's hitting it even more wild than he usually does.
And I will bump in here. So Matt Fitzpatrick, he's won 3 times this year. Not a major. He won the Valspar, the RBC Heritage, and the Zurich Classic. That one with his brother.
There you go.
And his brother's been playing some pretty good golf too since he's got the exemption onto the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I feel like he did he pick up a? No, I guess he didn't get a win,
close,
but he's close.
Mm-hmm. And he's been playing some good golf, so he could be a guy that you can ride as a T20.
Yeah,
maybe one of those are added into a little parlay. I saw, what do I have here? I put together an interesting parlay. I think it was for T30. Let me see what I got going here.
Yeah, just a last note on Fitzpatrick there. He actually played in 2017 last time they were at Birkdale, and he had a T44. He's a much younger 10 years ago. Wasn't the established kind of star that he is today, but he's got experience and he played well.
These are my top 40 parlay, or this is what I put together for that. It's Matt Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fleetwood, Xander Schauffele, Justin Rose, and Bobby Mack, Robert McIntyre.
Yeah. Yeah, McIntyre's kind of come on just over the last couple of weeks. He seems to be playing well. I think he kind of found something last week, especially, the Scottish Open, it's home turf for him, but I think he might have found something with the irons as well. He's really striking it extremely well. And another name you put up, Fleetwood, well, we talk about him every single pod, but he's got 5 straight top 15s, including at the U.S. Open, but he missed the cut at the PGA, so who knows kind of who you're going to get, but they're looking to end the drought of the Englishmen winning at the Open. I don't know when the last one was, but it's been a while. Mike could probably fill us in on that one.
Well, I was going to say that Fleetwood's from Southport and it's minutes from Birkdale, so he's got home course. So I don't know if that pressure hurts him, or if he's familiar with the course that pushes him over the edge. I'm not sure. As for the last Englishman to win the Open Championship, I don't know.
You have to have the AI just constantly listening. So
that's right. Yeah. Well, actually,
you can just bring in a fourth AI into this fourth member.
So I'll have to do that for next year. But interestingly, I said I went GPT. I was like, hey, can you give me some talking points? And it says, the Open Championship's always my favorite major. Royal Portrush is a great course. And then it was just not.
It's ChatGPT's favorite major.
No,
That's
it was
incredible.
saying that Portrush. Well, yeah, but yeah, and then it was saying that Portrush was hosting the Open this year. So
man,
good thing I didn't start with that. I knew at least enough.
Was that last year? Portrush? They were there recently.
Yeah, I thought it was last year. Who knows? I could be wrong. Well, who won it at where we're playing now? Who won it at Royal Birkdale last time in 2017?
Spieth.
It was Jordan Spieth.
Jordan Spieth, yeah.
So there's another guy that obviously 10 years ago, a long time. He's the going golf meme where he seems to get into trouble off the tee almost every week and then makes par from impossible angles. But is he? He hasn't really proven to be one of the top guys, but. Maybe he's got some good juju coming into this.
Not recently, but yeah, you never know. He's the kind of guy that can just pop up out of nowhere as well. Just start, kind of come from not playing well and then just get hot and finish strong. You never know. And a good one to bet on because his odds are always pretty high up because, he hasn't won anything recently. So, that's kind of it's always a fun watch as well. Another guy, if you go back even further, we go back all the way to 1998. Justin Rose was 17 years old and he finished fourth as an amateur at this course. So that's something, that's 20 years ago now, but, or let's do some quick maths here.
Almost.
That's 28 years ago. By God.
That is frightening. Yeah, I was thinking like 2008. Yeah. No, it was 98. Whoa. Jeez.
Yeah, so we're going way back for that one. But
way back.
Sometimes that's what you need, a little inspiration from your youth.
Mm-hmm. Apparently an Englishman hadn't won since Nick Faldo in 92 at Muirfield.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. So that's pretty long.
34 years. So
that's a bit of a ways away.
England to be going crazy.
I know there's some parlays that you can do with an Englishman winning the Open Championship and England winning the World Cup of soccer.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's some.
That's kind of neat. Yeah, and they end on the same day. Isn't that a big sports day? The Sunday
no,
or the Saturday?
No. I think I don't know if the final is the final going to be this weekend of the World Cup. I don't know.
Sunday, July 19th. Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. There you go. This is the news to me. I don't follow soccer at all, even the World Cup, but it's Spain. Spain is in the final. They beat France.
Oh yeah. They beat France today.
Correct? Wow. Mm-hmm. That's huge. And then it's England or Argentina.
I think it's pronounced Argentina.
Well, the ing in England is ing, so I'm going to go with Argentina. It seems right.
The Pirates of Argentina.
Go fuck yourself.
So, Justin Rose winning on the same day as England wins the World Cup. Maybe they wouldn't even notice I'm sure the soccer would kind of overtake.
Yeah.
So it would be almost a bittersweet kind of thing for him.
No one would even attend the Open.
No one would be there. They'll just reschedule.
Tickets will be so cheap. We could fly over there probably and get some cheap tickets if that's the case.
That's right.
All right. Well, rounding out the top. So we talked about Scotty, talked about Rory. They're kind of side by side. Then Matt's a little bit further down. Tommy Fleetwood. John Rahm, Xander Schauffele, and then Chris Gotterup. He's top 10. So there's a lot of money that's going in on Chris Gotterup as well. You've seen that number change as this week has gone on.
Well, he finished 11th at the Scottish and he caught a win at the John Deere. So he's playing well. Absolutely mashes it off the tee. And at these, dry fairways, it's probably going to run forever. But I don't want to steal too much thunder because I think Mike has been on Chris Gotterup to win the Open for like 6 months. I believe he told me at a Jets game in January. So that's what I recall.
So, and actually, and I forget the kid's name, but we were doing our scramble at fourth line. And then the kid that we were playing with, he's like, Mark my words, Gotterup's gonna win the Open Championship.
There wasn't
And
like
that-
the waste management or something. You said like the waste management or the.
Oh,
was
I
it the
thought
Open?
he said the Open.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Either
And
way, he
that's-
won the waste management.
Yeah. And then that was on him for the Masters, and then he was up there for the PGA. And then I don't know, we didn't watch the US Open, nor did we cover it for some disputes that we had with the USGA, but we won't get into that. But yeah,
We're RNA guys here. RNA, not USGA guys.
The guy that we played with, sorry I forgot your name, but yeah, got her up to win.
Put it on the
All
board.
the credit to that guy.
Yeah. Shout out to that guy.
Let's put one more at the top of the board, though. He's kind of a sneaky pick, maybe, but obviously big name is Colin Morikawa.
Oh yeah.
Former Open champ 5 years ago, but he had a third at the Travelers. He was T17 at the U.S. Open, so I think he's found something. And when a guy like that gets hot, look out. And that one, you can maybe win a little bit of money on, because I don't think he's right at the top of the board right now. But
no, he isn't. Yeah, that's probably not a whole lot of money going in on him, which is surprising. So maybe that's why that number is where it's at. And Awak, you brought up
people have been losing money on Morikawa for years, so that's probably not as many betting on him.
Talk from experience.
Yeah, well, at least a couple times.
But you did bring up the firmness and the conditions of the course. You've been seeing it pop up. They're letting it dry out. It's going to be firm. It's going to be fast. That's how Open Championships usually are. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is very, very brown. It's probably going to be brown starting on Thursday. And with the weather not looking to be too wet, it's mostly going to be sunny. At least that's what the long-range forecast is saying right now. It could be a really, really, really tough course to play. You're going to have to find your spots on where to hit them. Maybe you're hitting 5 irons off tees just to make sure that you're in the short grass, so you don't end up, screwing yourself over and getting in the long stuff. But we'll see what these guys end up doing.
It's not just that. This one's got those deep, deep bunkers in the fairway as well. So if you're getting in there, it's going to be tough. These guys are pros. They'll be able to advance it out of there, I'm sure. But, not as far as they would like, right? So they're losing strokes on that. So I think accuracy, like long ball, but accurate, obviously is helpful.
Now, who did you have up there, Mike? I know there's a couple more that I'll touch on, but who are you putting your shekels on this week?
Yeah, well, I was obviously got her up, and then Fleetwood, because the hometown boy. Gotta always go with my boy Sugar Shane Lowry.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's been doing as far as recent, but he is an accuracy player, and obviously grew up in links style courses, and so has some good experience playing these courses. Who else did I have here? I always rooting for Corey Connors.
Yeah, Corey Connors, Nick Taylor, they're the only Canadians that I counted in the field, and Corey being a pretty good ball striker, if it comes down to a target competition, he could be right up there.
Mm-hmm. So that's who I had. Sepp Straka was a little bit of a long shot for me, but also been playing well.
I actually kind of had my eye on Straka as well. I mean, you could get him at 150 to 1 is what I'm seeing right now. And, he's a proven winner and, a really, really good golfer.
And he grew up over in Europe too, so he's used to these courses.
Yeah, I think he's an Austrian. Yeah. So, but, that's same general area of the world. Yeah. But you can look down the list and you got like guys that are like multiple time winners and they're paying out like 200 to 1 or better now.
Sorry, you said Austrian, and I totally thought of put another shrimp on the barbie.
Well, we'll touch on maybe some of those other guys, but I had some other picks from some other people coming in. We had Money, Derek Monroe. He likes Fitzy, but also JJ Spawn, who we haven't talked about yet.
Okay, yeah.
And then we got from Team TNA, Cam Young. So I haven't touched on him, but he's also up there. So Cam Young, JJ, maybe a couple guys that could sneak up there. Could be maybe a round leader, even a first round leader.
I mean, JJ Spawn, he's a major winner, right? Like he's fully capable of winning at the Open, and he's been playing pretty well. He's got a couple of top 10s in his last few. So yeah, I like that pick for sure.
We touched on the Canadians, but AWOC, you kind of alluded to maybe some guys further down the board. Who you're looking at that could sneak up there and take this?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough to win, but some of these guys have played so well in the past, and even this season. Like I look at a guy like JT Poston, like he's got to win this season. Not at I don't know if it was a big event. Can't remember exactly which one he won, but he has a win, and he's paying 200 to 1, right? So maybe if you even look down the board and get him on like a top 25 or something like that, you can probably get a decent number. And Gary Woodland's right up there with him as well, 200 to 1. Bud Cauley is another winner, 225 to 1. So I mean, these are like pretty huge numbers. Keith Mitchell as well, like he's legitimately like playing really well, like awesome iron game and hits it a mile. So you never know at the Open. It seems going back in the past, if you kind of look at some of the past winners, they've been, stars. They've been star golfers. So I don't know if you necessarily want to bet super far down the board to win, but like some of these guys coming in with good form, don't be afraid to put some money down on them in some form.
Even Tom Kim, winner of the Scottish Open, 55 to 1, I see here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great call out right there. Just won the Scottish. I mean, that'd be pretty rare to go back to back like that, but a guy who's playing well.
One guy that I didn't touch on yet, but I sprinkled some cheddar on him. He always seems to be up there. I don't know if he's going to win, but I like him as a top 10, and that's Terrell Hatton. He usually shows up
another Englishman. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
A live guy.
Yeah, harder to follow. Now the live doesn't even exist anymore, so everyone's they're being like scattered all over the place.
Yeah, half your job doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah,
our live golf correspondent, no more.
Right.
PGA Tour and a DP World Tour guy.
Yeah. YouTube golf.
YouTube golf.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even Brad Delkey, he went from good YouTube golf to playing over the DP World Tour, making a cut, making some euros. If you're a fan of the YouTube golf, it is. It's pretty wild to see some of the popularity of golf and YouTube golf, especially. All right, another guy. I mean, maybe he's obviously won recently. Wyndham Clark.
Yeah,
he's out there practicing with a hanger on the range. I don't know if you caught that on social media, but trying to keep his arms straight. Well, I think that's what Jason Nickel was trying to do with you, Mike, just to keep those wrist angles in action when he slipped what is that piece of wood into your golf glove?
It was a carpenter pencil.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I think similar vibes.
Yeah, well,
right
maybe I'll have to.
How'd that work?
Well, it sticks out of the glove and then it keeps your wrist straight. Your front wrist, I guess. Your lead wrist.
Yeah, I see.
Your lead wrist.
Lead wrist. Lead number 2.
But I'm not sure that didn't. Well, it kind of worked. I don't know. We'll see. I've been hitting the ball well. Maybe I'll try the hanger. We'll get some hangers out there. Hopefully, they're not connected to the bars you call the hanging bars. What do you call those? Closets.
You talking about a Hecla?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They probably have some hangers in the rooms there. I'd like to think they would. It's a fairly nice
usually
facility.
just attached to the bar, so you can't steal the hangers and take them with you.
That's what I was trying to
for
get
this exact reason, actually.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of 24 guys just out there swinging with hangers.
Yeah, that's right. Well, if one team's down after the first round, you got to do something to get it going again.
Get the hangers.
Whatever you need.
Get the vibes back up there. Bryson DeChambeau, a polarizing character. Speaking of kind of the YouTube golf scene, missed the cut 3 straight majors this season. His number's okay, but again, I just don't know if this is going to be if the link style course is set up for a guy like Bryson DeChambeau.
Yeah, I have no idea. I never really know with him. This isn't like, I don't think you would qualify this as like the bomb and gouge kind of golf course that he had some success at before. But like if he can figure out just how to kind of keep it straight, it's going to go forever. Right. So, and there's couple interesting holes. I think there's like a 300-yard par 4 on the course, something like that, maybe 320. So I don't know, maybe some interesting stuff there. Then there's like a 600-yard hole on the backside, a par 5. So there's some kind of crazy ones on this one.
Yeah, the one other guy I wanted to bring up, major champion this year, Aaron Rye. He's an Englishman too, is he not? So
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
This could set up well, and his number right now is about it's 70-1. So he's in the same vein as Bryson DeChambeau, Justin Thomas, even Patrick Cantlay, Alex Fitzpatrick, who we briefly mentioned before. So Aaron Rye could be a guy to sprinkle some of those shekels on, Mike.
Maybe.
I don't know if his form's that great coming in, but it's I think he's just living large off his previous win this year. But
nothing to lose, playing loose.
Yeah.
Well, that was it for kind of my board. Is there anyone else that you guys wanted to bring up or chat about?
I was looking up the amateurs while you guys were talking about
thank you, sir.
rye bread there. Lev Grinberg from France. However, with France just getting booted from the World Cup there, I'm not sure I'm on the Frenchman. But another guy would be David Howard. Lives with cystic fibrosis and once believed he wouldn't live past his mid-20s. So that's a good storyline there to pull for him. But obviously lots of other amateurs here. But Lev Grinberg is the favorite going in. I don't know.
Well,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool clubhouse at the old Birkdale there.
How many times has it burnt down before? Have there been any murders, Mike?
Probably. Looking at it, looks like a pretty good murder place, but I don't.
It kind of sticks out. It doesn't look like it belongs on the golf course. It's like a kind of like an art museum kind of looking thing. Or, I don't know, like an installation.
Looks like the old ice cream palace out in Headingley. But yeah, it's a big white palace.
Well, we were talking about amateurs, and we got some amateurs that deserve a shout out here because we've had some Golf Manitoba competitions wrap up. Hunter Oakton and Cameron Thomas, they took home the junior titles. That was out at Pine Ridge. And if you remember the crazy weather that we got, not so long ago, they had to shut down the mid-amateur and women's am and women's mid-am in Gilbert Plains just because the course got absolutely ravaged. And there's some big issues up there in that in the Parkland region there. Mike, you know all about the watershed up there. How are your people doing up there, Mike?
Yeah, pretty good. And Clear Lake was not too affected, but obviously Gilbert Plains and I think Minnedosa as well in that valley. They had closed some holes there for a while, so hopefully they're doing a lot better now.
I thought I saw Gilbert was basically underwater.
Yeah.
That looked pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had to move the women's and also the men's. So they moved the women's to St. Chuck's, and that was completed. Addison Cartouche, third year in a row, she wins the women's amateur here for Golf Manitoba, which is pretty darn impressive. And Hannah Diamond from St. Charles, she won the women's mid-am. So I just wanted to give them a few little few shout-outs there. Congratulations.
Snaps.
Yeah. And we got the men's am going on right now at St. Boniface. Apparently the greens have been pretty firm at St. B. Been playing somewhat tough. So insert winner here whenever this pod drops. Well, it's got to drop soon because the Open's coming up. But that's all I had for me. We mentioned the Nick Taylor and the Corey Connors, but go ahead, Mike.
No, I don't want to jinx anything, so I won't say anything.
All right, good. Don't want to put that out into the universe.
Yeah.
Last couple for me are a couple guys. Victor Hovland, he just got a win at the Travelers, so he's playing really well. He has that major winning kind of profile. You'd think, he's kind of been a young star for a while now. And Patrick Reed, I bring him up all the time, but he was T13 at the Scottish, so. Another guy who's got major winning in his history, so you never know. Get a good number on him.
Yeah, I'd like, you know what? I usually I think every major this year I put some money on Patty Reed, so I might have to do that again because I like that. I didn't have him on my board, so thanks, AWOC. That's why we do this show.
There you go.
Just so we could hopefully win some money
ourselves. As long as you get one, something out of it.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough
free.
Right. Even though we boycotted the U.S. Open, I ended up winning with Wyndham Clark, so I was happy on that.
There you go.
I'll put that little feather
I thought
in my
we
cap
said a full boycott. We said full boycott. And here you are betting on the U.S. Open behind my back. Interesting fact on some long shots, Brian Harmon won at 100-1 in 2023, and Shane Lowry was at 80-1 in 2019. So not impossible.
No.
But
No, not impossible by any means. No, that's
the Harmon one was pretty shocking at the time. I don't think we mentioned him on the show.
No, I have not. Well, at least we brought him up now, just in case.
Yeah.
what's Matsuyama at?
Hideki Matsuyama.
Oh, Hideki. I don't know. I think he's actually down the board. I thought I saw him at like 80-1 or something like that.
Well, there you go. But all right, sorry, I don't want to name everyone. Oh,
no, we got my daughter. My daughter's
got
in
a
the
company.
house.
Oh,
yeah.
Got the bunny ears.
Give me the bunny ears.
Embarrassing. Gotcha.
Yeah, got me good. Now I'm gonna go put her to bed. Well, you know what? This guy can put your financial worries to bed, and that is Bryce Matlashewski. He's an investment advisor with Endeavor Wealth Management, part of IA Private Wealth, and a member of the Canadian Investor Protection Fund. Contact Bryce at 204-515-3446. We also have his email and all his stuff in our link tree. Just go to our Facebook or Instagram, any of our social medias, click on that bio, and our link tree will pop up, and Bryce Matlashewski will be the first link.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was a pro segue into that ad.
That was so pro. you probably scripted it. No.
Almost, yeah. She came in at the perfect time. And,
It's all planned.
It's all planned. It's all a simulation. It's Chat GPT. It's the favorite. All right.
Good.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing you this weekend at the Sean Skeen Memorial. Again, Sean Skeen is okay, at least of today, as we know. He should be okay. But it should be fun. We'll have maybe some updates from the course on the old Instagram. So stay tuned for that. But happy betting. If you don't win anything, don't blame us. Again, as AWOC said, this is free. So take it with a grain of salt. All righty. Have yourselves a wonderful night. That's it. Happy
So
betting.
long, friends.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.